So when it comes to tracking your food and planning your food ahead of time, the way that I like to track my macros and my nutrition is I do it before the day. So I tend to, on a Sunday, go through and plan out my meals for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then on Wednesday night do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so on, just so I have an idea of the things that I'm going to eat before I actually do. Now, it's a personal choice thing as to what order you do it in, but I find that way it means that I know exactly what I need to eat, I know what I need to prep, I know what I need to buy from the supermarket, and everything is just easier that way. Now, longer term, where we want to head towards is starting with this process of tracking everything ahead of time. Then you'll get a bit of a better understanding of what's in different foods. You'll almost become a bit like the Matrix of like looking at some food and being like, right, that's roughly this many calories, this much protein, carbs, and fat, and you no longer have to track everything ahead of time. So what you will gradually do over time is you start off where you track everything ahead of time, and then you start to learn what's in these different foods and what a general day of eating works out for you. And then the next step is to start tracking things sort of as you go. So you might find that you don't track your first 3 meals of the day because they're roughly the same, and you only would track, say, your 4th meal or 5th meal or whatever if it was different from your like regular scheduled eating. And then the next step beyond that would be, instead of tracking everything, you might start estimating everything and being like, that meal is roughly this many calories, roughly that much protein. And then the final step beyond that, it's kind of like full Matrix, where you no longer track food. You've lost the weight you need to, or gained the weight you need to. You're now in sort of that maintenance mode where you can almost forget about the tracking aspect of things. And so this is the long-term approach of what we want to eventually get to. But first thing is, we need to get lean, make sure we're lean enough that we're happy, and then working towards our goals. Once we're in that maintenance realm of where we fully understand macros and tracking and that sort of thing, then we can start to dial back on the strictness and kind of go through a more relaxed approach moving forwards.